morning, friends. Happy Sunday. Welcome back to Online Sunday School here with New Hope Kids. I'm so glad that you guys decided to join us this morning. I have a question for you. Do I always start that way? I kind of feel like I do because I really want to know what's on your heart and what you're thinking about this morning. So we're going to start that way again. So I have a question for you. What is something that you hope for? What's hope? Hope is that sense of life continuing, life breathing. Hope is that sense of goodness and God's goodness in the world, and that things don't just stay dark, that the light continues to move forward in this world. So what do you hope for? Are you saying them out loud? Because I'm really wanting you to say them out loud. What are some things that you hope for? We kind of talked about this a little bit in Discovery Time today during church. If you haven't gotten a chance to watch it, that's okay, because we're going to combine the two. So today we're talking about a woman named Hannah, and how Hannah prayed and prayed for a child, and how God met her in that desire of her heart. And so you guys have these really cool red hearts that you guys can make from construction paper, or you got it in Sunday school in a box. But these are really fun because we're going to get to write on them today, and we're going to get to use them to write out our hopes and the desires of our heart. They're kind of like a prayer, which is really fun. It's a beautiful way to pray to God. So Hannah has this hope. And if you guys want to read the story, Spark House Bible has a great way to look at it. And let me actually take a look at what pages you will need. And so it's on page 118 and 121. So check it out in the Spark House Bible. Or you guys can read the scripture, which is 1 Samuel chapters 1 and chapter 2. There's a shortened version in the curriculum too, if that helps. So we learn about this woman, Hannah, and I love her story. She has such faith and trust in God, so much so that even when things don't continue to go the way she hopes, the way she dreams, the way she prays, she keeps trusting God, and she keeps praying to God. And she keeps having this hope well within her. So today, take the time to write out some of your hopes on your hearts. Some of the things that you really desire within your heart. And I want you guys to take that time to make these a prayer. And then, what are some of the ones I wrote? So here are some of the ones that I wrote. I talked about health during this time, and compassion and equity of life. And, I kind of dug more and more and prayed more and more, and my hearts began to grow and grow, the things that I really hoped for in this world, that I truly wanted. The more that I thought about it, the more that I realized that what God was asking me, or God was trying to make clear to me, can you see it? To live a life like Jesus. Have trust in God, and love people. That's what I started seeing, that all of the things in my hopes were sort of revolving around. So what are the things that are revolving around for you right now? For you guys as a family? This is a really good time to be talking about hope, and to be talking about how we can pray for hope, or how we can incorporate hope prayer into our lives. So take the time to fill out your hearts together as a family. And then I have one more idea for you today. You'll notice in chapter 2, when you guys read through the passage, you will learn that Hannah is blessed with a son. Now, Hannah does this really cool thing. She writes a song afterwards. She does. After she has this sense of hope fulfilled in her life, she writes a song of praise to God. Read through it again together as a family. Read it with passion. Read it with oomph. You know what I mean? Just like read it with all the passion that you guys can muster. Parents read it, kids read it, like trade off, have fun reading it. And then maybe take some time to think about the things that you were hoping for. But then think about the good that has come in your life. The good things that we can be grateful for. And write out your own poem or your own song to God that just spills out with that kind of passion and excitement. Because when you read her, like, she has so much excitement and she has so much hope that just tends to overflow. And, well, when we think about the good things that God has given us in our lives, when we take time to not only hope for things in the future, but look back on the good things that He has given us in times that are hard, they help give us this sense of renewed hope. Renewed hope, it's just basically like, I'm going to get really excited again, and I'm going to get really hopeful again and see light more in this world, and I'm going to feel more like I can live a life like Jesus. So, fill out your hearts, make your prayers of hope, and then take some time together and share some excitement and joy of what God has given you. Because there are so many good things that He has done. He's there in the hope, and He's there in the joy and the excitement. I will see you next week. I hope to see you very soon. I miss you. Sending love and hugs. Bye, my friends.